recognize, and before we get to dinner, I have a few things that I want to say. And if you know me, I always have a few things I want to say before somebody pulls me off the stage. We have been doing this dinner since 1981. We've honored anywhere from 1 to 3 people each year. If you do the math, it's about 60, 70 people. But there are thousands of people who deserve an honor in this Union Hall of Honor, this collective effort, this history-making organization that so many of you belong to. Oh, I can almost hear a pin drop now. We wouldn't be having this dinner tonight in this place if it wasn't for Operating Engineers 399. Let us thank them for their helping us out. Tonight, we've come to honor several distinguished people. Hello, friends. Hi. You will hear more about them. You'll read about them in the book. Why Study Labor History? You should read this, written by our founder, Les O'Rear, in 1986, the centennial of the Haymarket. I want to thank Governor Thompson, who sent his regrets. He was going to come tonight, but the man who you'll hear a little more about, because he played a very important role in the event that shapes what we're doing here tonight in some ways. I'll be recognizing some more people soon. This dinner is our fundraiser, and we appreciate your support and everything that you do for us. You know, the language of labor has been appropriated by so many, but if you look at labor law and you hear about mutual aid and support, that's what we are about. If you look at what the foundation of the middle class is, it's because of so many that have come before us, and why we in the Labor History Society here in Illinois are so excited about always presenting an award to people who have contributed. And it's not just in Illinois, but it's across this country. I suppose that in some ways we're like a large family, and like any family, there's a certain amount of dysfunction. But that's okay, because that's part of life. That's part of the human spirit in relation to each other. It's just the way that it is. But we have managed in times of incredible difficulty from the time in this country, from colonialism, I guess colonialism, because we were a colony to this day. This year, this program is about the idea of organizing in solidarity, public-private sector. We've honored people from both spheres, both sectors before, but there are a few people that are going to be honored tonight that sort of bring it together. And more than anything, I am grateful to the National AFL-CIO and President Richard Trumka, who, out of as busy a schedule as anybody could be anywhere in this country, is here tonight with us, and I thank you for that. I want everybody to remember one of the most important people in this room, even though you don't see him. At age 103 on May 31st this year, he passed away peacefully listening to Renee Fleming sing one of his favorite operas, Les O'Rear, founder of the Illinois Labor History Society. And Lynn, his daughter, is here. Lynn, where are you? Could you, here she is. There's Lynn. Exciting announcement for those of you who know less. Know the history of this country and the United Packing House Workers of America and the stockyards, but the city of Chicago, the mayor's office called a couple weeks ago and upon our request said that they are going to let us dedicate a bench at the Stockyard Gate in honor of Les O'Rear. They own the property. Very exciting. Well, you know, I had the privilege of saying a few words to the Illinois AFL-CIO a month or so ago, and I found the report that I had given. I was dumbfounded by the amount of things the Illinois Labor History Society does every year. You'd think I'd be aware of it, but it's so much, I can't believe it. I could start talking about the help we're doing on the restoration of the Mother Jones Monument, the Miners Cemetery, the work. 402 Pullman may very well become the next national park any day now. We're waiting for that order by the executive order from President Obama. Roosevelt University and our collaboration with them, where our new home is very exciting to professionalize our archives. I'm not going to go on and on about the many, many tours that we gave, but people from around the world continue to come to our friend as the deed holder of the world's most important labor site. And I was so excited a number of years ago when President Trump came with me to a couple of the labor history sites and said he would come here. And in that time, we've been able to do the restoration of the monument. We're going to continue to restore many of the other sites that we're helping out with, and or that we've got national landmark status for. This is your legacy. This is why we are here, and this is why a dinner like this is so important, to get together for mutual aid and support and to recognize the contributions of so many. I want to make a couple other recognition of a few other people, because it's not just about the past, it's about the present. So, for instance, there are fights all over this country for low-wage workers. Even though many people who got elected don't support those ideas, the majority of voters around this country have supported the idea of stopping this low wage, this wealth inequality. And so we have a table of workers here, warehouse workers for justice over here. I mean, my gosh, we think that $9 an hour is actually too much to pay someone? And what about the Chicago taxi drivers who have come here, are organizing in the thousands? So, you look at the taxi, make sure you double that tip. You know, I don't know if President Trump remembers this, but he was only Secretary-Treasurer when his name went on the Haymarket statue at Haymarket Square with President Sweeney at the time, and we've run out of room on the monument for plaques from around the world, and so now the city has said that we're going to work out something to build something, to have plaques so that this tradition on May 1st continues, because organized labor has said that they reclaim May 1st because it is our holiday. It's the American holiday. I would be remiss if I didn't thank the Union Labor Insurance Company, Chris DeCamey, the Union Insurance Group, and so many more. I know that I'm not mentioning everyone right now, but they have helped us so much in getting this dinner together and for you to be able to be here. I'm going to stop now. I was going to talk about French utopianism and all these really cool philosophical things, but okay, we don't have time for that. What I'd like to do now is bring up a good friend, the director of Arise Chicago, Reverend C.J. Hawking, to help us bless this dinner.